What's going on, everybody? This is Carlos, CEO of GAR Capital. We are live. I'm looking at, there we go. Now you guys can see me. Great. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope everyone enjoyed their long weekend. It is Tuesday, February 18th, 2020, day after President's Day. Let's rock and roll. Thank you for joining me this morning. Okay, so first things first, Dow futures are down 149. It was down nearly 200 points this morning, a nice little bounce back. NASDAQ down 49 points, S&P down 12 points pre-market. Crude oil is down about 2%, and Bitcoin futures are around about 7.5. Gold, silver, and bonds are up. As you know, safety trade markets go down a little bit. These things do bounce. Let's look at some names. Apple is up from the lows. We tapped the low of 310. Now we're back to 318 due to their guidance being cut and their revenue outlook due to the coronavirus. We kind of expected Apple to bounce. Still a great stock. I mean, they're still going to make money. Not really much of a trade to play here since we're still stuck in this range, 327.90 and 316.04. Another name I'm playing, I do have stock in space, SPCE. We had a level of 30. I have the 30 calls from last week, and we tapped 33.08. Now we're on 32 at this very second. Looks pretty good. Sorry, I'm getting emails like crazy, guys. Bear with me. Qs, you can see right at that 100-day moving average. We'll be watching that. If we break highs, we can go ahead and play it. Tesla was upgraded by Bernstein and Morgan Stanley. Nice bounce pre-market, broke about that 820 level. Looks interesting, might be expensive, so just keep an eye. I think 901 should be the target. If not, we break to the highs of 968. Don't expect 968 or 900 today. Obviously, the news may have already been baked in, so just don't rush into that play. Walmart did report, but they missed. And they went from red to 115.11 to now green 118.68 pre-market. That's good news for the stock. Guidance was reaffirmed for the most part, so nothing really changed on that end. Let's go ahead and take a look at pre-market movers. Market watch, all right. Pre-market movers, market watch. Let's see what we got. So we know with the China stuff, what's going on. That's going to affect tech. We know that's affecting AMD, the chip makers, Micron, and NVIDIA. You can see NVIDIA's down 1.4%, Micron down 2%, and AMD down about 1% pre-market. Roku is green after that big fall over over Friday. Beyond is up 2.38%. Kroger, with that stake from Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway on their 13F, is up about 5.74%. Applied Materials, a chip maker, is green. Pretty interesting. So we should be able to see a bounce on AMD, Micron, and NVIDIA. That's my expectation. Let's go ahead and kind of take a look at them together. NVIDIA is still nice and bullish on the chart. I think we fill this gap here and get back to 290. Not interested in getting in any plays at this moment. The markets are closed anyways. Micron is bouncing off that 200-day moving average. We still need to break 61.19, which is the high. And AMD is holding up pretty nicely. 55.52 is my alert for the upside break. 53.15, 53 should be the support level with the 100-day moving average. Let's answer some questions here. Flo says, let the games begin. I agree. Mortis, high space in the money. Let's snack. Absolutely. We're $2 in the money. I'm sorry. Am I holding TGT? I hold TGT. I don't know if you're holding. That's up to you. I'm holding it, yes. Am I looking to play CGC? No, I'm not looking to play it. Let's take a look at it together. Again, still pretty much range bound. I want to see a break of 24.09 before I even take a look at CGC. I'll place an alert on it, but for right now, there's other names to play. CGC, not really interested in it at this very moment. I mean, I need to see that break. That's Emmanuel. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. Just sending an email out now. All right. So what else are we looking at? Let's look at SPY together. I know everyone likes to ask about SPY. So you can see here, SPY, not SPY-R, SPY. Okay, so you see pretty much holding up the 100-day. Same thing as the E-mini futures for the most part. I have a slight range here, 335.16 to the downside. I doubt we get there. I think we bounce 338.40 to the upside. The Fed repo came back in, and all repo bids were fulfilled. So that means more liquidity in the market. Pierre says, what is SWK puts? SWKS puts. I've never played that. Skywork Solutions. Okay. No, if you want to play puts on this one, and I don't know if there's any volume, you want to play 112.88 to the downside. Marco says, good morning, Carlos. Microsoft on bar chart with lots of volume. Remember, that volume is from last week, not this week. So we always want to keep it long this week. Yep, you're waiting for that 187 breakout, like I talked about. I posted that chart on Instagram. So we'll wait for that level 187 breakout, then we could talk. I like Microsoft long term. I'm a shareholder of it. So, of course, I don't mind owning it. And again, once we get to the level of that break, then we can start looking at some calls, guys. Sending another email, rocking. All right, any other questions this morning? We had a weekly conference with our premium members and our students. We talked about a bunch of stuff this week that's coming up. Obviously, space is on the top left of my screen. Our calls are in the money now. Remember, it's a low float, looks like a short squeeze. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if we tap 34 today. Or remember, we hit 25% to the upside on Friday. So let's see what we get, man. All right, there's no other questions. I got to get back to my team, get everyone prepped. Thoughts on the coronavirus? The coronavirus is nothing new, guys. We've been seeing this now for about 2 months. What difference does it make? Today, tomorrow, more deaths. I mean, not to sound callous, but we're talking about the markets. It really doesn't affect the markets. We've heard these rumors, we've heard these statements before, and all this stuff, and it still bounces back. And I'm to the point that I'm almost, what can you do? I mean, you're just going to get headlines of markets are down because of coronavirus, and then markets are up despite coronavirus. You know, pick Iranian missiles, coronavirus, pick any headline, guys, and the market still chugs along. Inverted yield curve, it's a recession talks, GDP is down, and manufacturing is down. It's always something, always something. But again, the market still chugs along to new all-time highs. Home Depot for Sean. I do like it here. Let's see if we can break recent highs, 235.60. If we break that, then we can start looking at some calls. I think it's a great chart. I own the stock personally. So again, looks like a great breakout. But again, I would wait on it, wait for the volume. Tilray, I don't play at all. Volume is never there. I mean, this doesn't look bullish to me at all. I mean, maybe if you wanted to play it, you'd have to break 17.95 if you did that. But I don't like this chart one bit, to be honest with you. If you wanted to play long, I wouldn't. If you want to play short, maybe break the lows of 15.65 and we could talk. When CNBC says buy, look the other way. Well, CNBC has been saying buy for about 4 years, and they've been getting it right. So, especially some of the guys on Fast Money, Jim Cramer's been getting it right. I mean, if you're a bull, you're doing well. If you're a bear on Twitter, you've been getting crushed. So there you go. I think you should just buy when you feel comfortable. When it goes by your trading plan and your investment plan, that's what you should buy. Don't base your trading strategy on TV. Just a heads up. Send out signals so we know how to make money and which to buy. Yeah, we already do that. It's garcapitalfx.com/pricing. We already have that. And we have our investment club and everything. So thank you so much for the heads up. Toad. All right. Any other questions this morning? I'm going to go ahead and get back with my team. We have a big day set up, 4-day week, short week. Don't feel the need to jump into a bunch of stuff. Keep the quality over quantity. Keep the risk low, and you guys will do great. Have a great rest of your morning. I'll catch you guys for tomorrow's morning note, guys.